What led you to want to become a lawyer and later a prosecutor?
Particularly one thing that really made me go into it was the fact that I realized that there were not many female lawyers. And I also saw that there were a lot of issues affecting gender and children, which I thought I should be able to play a huge part in presenting it before the court and standing up for them. And I'm not in any way saying that there are men who are not sensitive to these issues, but I thought as a woman I could really play a bigger role. I thought I could be more sensitive or maybe understand these issues more. I mean, this was my conviction. And I said, yes, I think this is what I want to do.
What do you think the role of the International Criminal Court is in the world today?
We share a common bond. This was something that is very important to the international community, and it is our duty to make sure that we preserve this bond that we have, that we share. Also, you see the millions of atrocities that has happened in this century, and the fact that there has been impunity and people not being held responsible and accountable for these atrocities. I think perpetrators of these crimes do know that they can be held accountable. There is a court in existence now. A court is not going to be established after they have done whatever they have done. It is in existence. And I think that in itself sends a message that there's going to be accountability and impunity is going to end.
I'm sure you're very aware of the criticism of the court that it is a European court investigating African countries, and it's a repeat of the colonial relationship. What do you say to those critics?
I think it's just unjustified. And when I say that it's unjustified, I always want to go back to the time that this court was created. One of the groups that mainly had a very strong lobby for this court to be created was the Africa group. They wanted this court to be created because Africa was also sending a signal that we also want to end impunity. And through this court we think we can achieve that. And today, as we stand, in any continent, Africa has the largest number of largest number of countries in any one continent to be members of the court. It's a universal court. It's a global court. And people from all parts of the world are involved. The court has the rules and regulations have gone out to express how geographical, gender, and all this has to be balanced in the court. And I will take myself as an example. I am a deputy prosecutor of the court. I form part of the policy making of this court. I am from Africa.
Can there be peace without justice?
We're now speaking in general. I don't think there can be peace without justice. The mere fact that if there is peace negotiated without justice sends the message that people can commit atrocities and then are not held accountable. There cannot be true reconciliation, I don't think, unless the people who've suffered are at least made to see that justice has been done for their suffering.
Do you wish that the United States were a member of the International Criminal Court?
I wish that all states were a member of the International Criminal Court, and not particularly just the United States. As members, as a staff of the court, and also as a member of the international community, I think the International Criminal Court is a good thing that has happened to the world. It's a very good thing, and I think the more countries subscribe to it, the better. So when I look at in terms of membership of the court, I look at more countries joining, and my focus is not necessarily on the U.S., but on the U.S. as a country. If it were to join the ICC, I think that would be good.